Hello there. This is a hard subject for me, but I'm going to bring dystonia awareness to you. I have dystonia, but dystonia does not have me. And I have never really shown anybody what it looks like when my head is tremoring. I just don't do that. My husband's seen it, my neurologist has seen it. Just a few months ago, I showed my sisters for the first time, and they just were wowed by it. They said, I never knew, Kathy. So I thought, wow, I really been impressed lately that I need to talk about this. I need to let people know that this is a real thing that people go through. The reason being is I was on a job a while back, and I saw my first person with dystonia. And 13 years later, I'm still able to know when a person has dystonia and help them out. And this person didn't even know that they had it. They didn't know what it was. And I've had people cry and say, thank you for bringing this awareness to me. I would have never known had you not told me. So I want people to know about this. And this is another reason. I was in a Starbucks one time and two ladies were there, and the one lady says to her friend, she just shook her head no at us. And I'm so social that I went over to her and I said, actually, I have a head tremor. I wasn't shaking my head no at you. And she said, I'm so sorry. And I thought, people just need to have understanding sometimes, don't they? So I'm going to show you what this looks like. I don't like doing it. Like I said, I didn't even let my sisters see what it looked like. I will put my head down on something like this. I'll hold my head like this. I do all kinds of things to keep people from actually seeing what I have. I have all kinds of little tricks in my bag for dystonia, but it is a crazy thing. Thank you, Selma Blair, for bringing that out. She has dysphonia, and she brought it up. My husband said to me, he said, babe, you defeat dystonia every day, because every day you walk out those doors and you go do a job or you go have fun in life, and you do not let it get the best of you. I have dystonia, but dystonia does not have me. But I haven't shown people, and I feel like that if people could see what it really looks like, if you ever saw that movie Awakenings, the people in that movie had a form of dystonia where Robin Williams, if you haven't seen it, watch the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And they're like, their heads are jarred. I've been to conferences where a man looked like Popeye. He had one arm that was Popeye and the other arm was weak sauce compared to that. I'm sorry if I'm not looking in the camera because I'm not used to doing this. I take a lot of pictures, but I actually do not do a lot of video of myself. You'll see me through the video very sparingly because of dystonia. I try to hide it, and I can't always hide it. It wants to show up and show off. So I'm going to let it show up and show off right now. I'm not going to clench my muscles. When the doctor gives me injections, my husband's gone with me, and he's actually cried because when the doctor gives me injections, they have to go into that muscle, and they have to go down, and this is what you hear. It goes from sounding like to getting to that actual muscle to where it goes. It just crazy. Spasms, and it hurts me too. I cry even. I get about 30 injections from the doctors. Blepharospasms also. But it's crazy, and I'm going to show you right now just how crazy it gets so that you can be more aware of what we go through, of what people go through. I'm going to take these off too. Okay, so I have to completely relax my head and do a little, and not let my shoulders get to me. And it jerks to the left. That's dystonia. It's not mine. I don't claim it, but it is dystonia. I do have it. And if I just let my muscles go, this is what you would see. If I didn't have any, and hormones, oh my gosh, they set it off. 4 pregnancies, can you imagine how hormonal I was? I talk a lot because of it, because it's an adrenaline-based chemical that's set off, and that adrenaline goes into our muscles, and it makes you anxious. It's an anxious chemical. I'm not an anxious person, but that will set off anxieties just in the chemical that it is. That's released into my muscles. If I have to look down like this, it wants to shake like that pretty bad. See that? And so I have to actually gear myself up in the mornings. I can't really control it so well. But so I just have to gear myself up, and I'm clenching my muscles now. I'm clenching them, and I've learned tricks to stop it. But that is dystonia. And a lot of people have it, and a lot of people don't want to tell you they have it because it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. But it's not something we can help. It's something that's set off by those chemicals, and I just want you to be aware. And God bless you. If you have something, let people be aware of it so that they have more understanding towards that.